Okay, it's time to address concern trolls. Men's spaces have to be gatekept to keep out the hostile infiltrators, which other men's spaces, like men's rights activists, don't do. And theirs gets destroyed. And I'll prove it to you. But first, I'm going to read this comment because what happened in this video concerning falling down, the main driver of the man lashing out in society was that his wife estranged him from the family unit. And people would try to make excuses. I put out a warning. Anyone who excuses a wife for estranging her husband from his child because he yelled at her is hostile to men. Now remove such dishonest comments and ban the offender. I don't allow infiltrators. Now, End of Films here said, why do this? It seems rather unfortunate to delete comments and opinions simply because they deem them hostile to men. Really, this is a men's rights space. End of Films. If that doesn't get you banned, what's going to? Shouldn't you allow the discussion to occur? No, because this isn't a discussion. These are infiltrators, especially considering you have what appears to be excellent oratory skills. Just seems to be sad action to take when the alternative is to promote discussion. No, you do not promote discussion in the films. When, the civil rights movement didn't promote discussion with the KKK. They didn't bring the white nationalists and this all have a nice little conversation. Liberal playbook by, oh, look, rather than take the page of the liberal playbook by crushing dissenting voices by censorship. Now, End of Films, men get censored all the time. So at worst, I'm merely playing by the rules that are set. Now, take the men's rights right here, right? I know some of the pro-male collectives, Mr. Pink and Yellow especially, went in there and actually talked about marriage being bad for men, which it is. Men have zero rights in their marriage. And they get zapped all the time. You know what happened to him? They banned him. Where are you? End of Films. The men's rights Reddit did not have a discussion with him because his arguments were unassailable. So they'd have to change their minds. These guys would invite feminists to come in and they'd have their conversations, but they would ban anti-marriage men. They would not have a conversation with us. So they are liars. Anyone who brings up this idea of censorship is bad and I'm pro-free speech, they aren't. They always turn out to be the opposite. She said these guys, these men's rights, want feminist girlfriends to show them attention. So they aren't serious. And this is the biggest men's rights space out there. Now, look at this. Racism and other hate speech. Let's see. Listen to this. Messages that are purely for insult or hate purposes will be removed. Alternative messages that discuss person's opinion or argue a point of view may not be removed, but they did. They removed Mr. Pink and Yellow's argument against marriage. Now, serious misogyny or misandry is to be removed. This is why these people aren't serious. A men's rights space should not be using the term misogyny ever, unless it's ironic. Now, here's another case in Art and Activists. This is a men's issue. This is little baby boys that are helpless, that can't defend themselves. And some woman showed up here and she said there are people hurting the movement and using it to piggyback misogyny and keep the issue to be controlled solely by incels. They are indirectly helping the pro-mutilationist, and we should tell them where to stick it. Women should be respected. So this isn't a space where we should be concerned about little boys being damaged maliciously. This is a space where women should be respected. And this men's space gave this woman 110 upvotes. End male genital mutilation, have respect for women. It's women's hostility that push male genital, MGM. It's women are, what is that expression that Mr. Pink and Yellow uses? Oh, yes. Women are the class enemy of men. It's little boys' mothers that do this to them. And so this person comes in and derails what's going on here, and these men support it. You see, so in the films, homie here don't do that. I don't play that. I kick hate speech out of mine. Out of mine. I don't allow infiltrators to come in here and destroy my space. If I let those infiltrators in, they would wreck the comment section and cut out all the good ones. Now, I don't know your personal character, but anyone that talks about free speech and we shouldn't censor comments, I don't trust them. I don't trust them. Matter of fact, as you see, someone I already got rid of. Thanks for admitting who you are. Dishonest man haters get the boot. Your argument wasn't valid. It was excuse making. So off you go. See, I get rid of people who make excuses for women's attack on men. So that's how it works here in my space. And frankly, these other men's spaces are failures, massive, massive failures. The men's rights haven't changed any laws whatsoever. They simply, this is a gripe space for them. And the activists haven't done anything either. Because what they want is women in their spaces to validate them. And the women actually are against men's rights. And in this case, the rights of helpless baby boys. And so I don't play that. Homie, don't play that in the films. Thank you.